Hi, guys, and welcome back to In the Moments ZA, where I have conversations around death, dying, healing, growing, motivation, and many more subjects. Whatever takes a centerfold for me in the week, I'll come here and discuss it, just to open conversations with care, with love, and with kindness. So today, what I want to do is I want to just while I'm sitting in this beautiful setting, a little bit of a breeze blowing, a little bit of a cooler day here. And I want to talk about the power of healing and the power of letting go. But before I talk about the power of letting go, what are some of the things that you are holding on to that could be affecting your health or your mental health, your physical health? So when we can recognize what we could be holding on to, we can then look at how to deal with it. So it takes time to let things go. Sometimes we harbor and we hold on to it. And there's subtle signs to look out for. But what are some of the things that you could be holding on to? So maybe there's a reoccurring thought that you're having from something that happened in the past. Maybe it's a trauma that you've had. Maybe it's a breakup. Maybe it's something that you've become obsessed with. Maybe you've got a what if. Maybe you've lost somebody and you go, what if I'd done this, or what if I'd said that, or what if I'd phoned them before they'd passed and I'd said what I needed to say. Those are things you can't change because they're in the past. Maybe there's an emotional distress of some sort. You're feeling anxious, and maybe you can't put your finger on why you're feeling anxious. Maybe you're feeling stressed or depressed thinking about these things. There could be physical symptoms that you're starting to see, and you don't know why these physical symptoms are starting. You could have headaches, stomach aches, stomach cramps. These are all signs of, or could be, signs of stress. Unneeded stress. Maybe you're not sleeping well. There's a bit of insomnia coming in. These could be related to you holding on to baggage, and you're missing opportunities because by concentrating on things that are out of your control, that are in the past, and trying to control them now, you're not living in the moment. And a lot of people now are talking about living in the moment, being now, like I'm doing. I'm sitting here talking to you. Got this beautiful setting. I've got the birds chirping in the background. The wind is just, the breeze is blowing, which is cooling down. I'm in Cape Town in the Western Cape of South Africa, and we're in our summer now. And we have had some really, really hot weather. On this week, Tuesday, I think it got up to 38, 40 in some areas. So it's been sweltering. So today, being at 26, it's actually been quite nice just to cool down. And that's really what you need to start thinking about doing if these things, these past worries are on your mind, is that you need to find some coolness to strengthen that journey that you're on. Because everybody's journey, and maybe not everybody, but most people have things to heal from. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. There's certain stresses that could stress you out. You could be self-sabotaging yourself with limiting beliefs or with negative behaviors, not looking at the positive, because maybe there's just things that are knocking you down all the time. And you're not alone. You have got support. There are people like me around that you can reach out to. Find that system. Find that those people. Find that group, because they're like-minded. There are a lot of people out there that have a day-to-day struggle with anxiety and with anxiousness, and with all sorts of mental worries, living in the past, holding on to things. And I know letting go isn't easy. We hold on to the past because it's a safe place. Fear holds us back a lot of the time with a lot of things that we do. So it requires courage. It requires your own self-compassion. So, let me take you through a few things that can help, maybe help you on this journey. becoming self-aware. I think for me, becoming self-aware when you get into that moment, that's a big one. I know that's helped me, just becoming aware of the triggers and the emotions that trigger me. When I get triggered, if I can feel it in that moment and sit with it and identify what it is, just being aware of yourself, and and what are the emotions that are evoked in that moment, and then in that moment. And sometimes you could wake up. I mean, I was waking up at one point, waking up in the middle of the night with terrible sweats, and then write it down, journal, start journaling, and then you can go back. It becomes, sorry, and I'm looking across as I'm talking to you, and there's just the birds are flittering, and I'm just really being in the moment for a second, being self-aware. Be compassionate with yourself, treat yourself, take time out, be kind and understanding to where you are, and acknowledge what you're going through. And again, with kindness and with grace, because everybody makes mistakes, everyone worries about everything, but just be kind, be self-compassionate, accept, and there's the thing that accept the things that are totally beyond your control, because some things we can't control. That's for a separate thing. As I move the camera around, let them. If people are affecting you in any way, let them. Just accept the situation. Accept what is gone is gone. What is to come, no one knows. But what you know that's certain is right now, right in this space, and you can control that with the way that you think, the way that you feel, the way that you act. Focus on the present. Be in the moment. In the moments came about because of that. I needed to teach myself, and I've learned the lessons over the years of how to try and embrace being in the moment. And there's for another conversation, I'll talk about how the saying "wing it," and I have a tattoo on my body, and a couple of friends and my late wife also has a copy of, and has a tattoo of "wing it," reminding us to stay in the moment, reminding us to be present. And in this, what I would suggest as well, and this is the hard part, and this is where In the Moment ZA as a channel, and obviously as a company, has come into play, is find that support. Find the support that you need for you as an individual. Find the support that matches and aligns with your principles. Whether it's a support group, whether it's a family member, whether it's going to a church, whether it's going for a meditation, whether it's doing yoga, whether it's finding a support group in your area, or seeing a psychologist, a psychiatrist, or someone, or a therapist that can help you through these moments. Journaling is a big one, and I mentioned that before. Really, just do the journaling, because the journaling, you can jot down how you feel, and you can always go back and you can monitor that, and you can change the narrative. That's important, changing the narrative. Start doing visualization, and what I'll do is in these podcasts is I'll take you through, I'll start different ones where I'll cover ideas on how to do visualizations. I'll do a meditation and mindfulness practices. This is just an overview of things for you to learn how to let go of things you can't control, and how to learn to be more in the moment. Because letting go is a personal journey. It's a journey of processing. And as healing, and as with grief, it's a personalized thing. So I want you to think about what I've discussed today. Comment, share it, reach out to me, and let's start the conversation about where you are, and what you need. So before I wrap up, I'm going to leave you with a few things. Set yourself an intention over the next 5 days. Set an intention of where you want to be, what you want to do. Embrace the now, and take little pockets of the now and write it down and journal it, maybe 1 or 2. Practice a bit of gratitude where you are. What are you up to? What are you grateful for? Are you grateful waking up? Some mornings I wake up and I'm just glad that I can move my body, move my knees, and my knees aren't playing up. I'm grateful for the coolness today. I'm grateful that I have the ability to be able to do this podcast, this YouTube video for you, and a podcast that I do through Spotify. be patient with yourself. So those are the things I want you to take away. Set an intention, pure intention. And maybe find a new thing that you want to do. Find something new that makes you excited. Find that excitement. So live in the now. Try and let go of the past. Let go of those limiting things that are holding you back. But for the moment, just think about what you need to let go and put it in the intentions. Journal it down. Hold it tight and let it go. Because letting it go will make you feel so much freer. So I hope this helped you today in understanding a little bit more about maybe yourself and what you maybe need to let go of because of what you're holding on. Maybe you've just taken out a little bit of what I've said. But thanks for taking time out, 11 minutes of your day and of your moments to listen to me rambling on. And I encourage you to comment below, to reach out, to share, and join me as you follow my little shorts and my long podcasts on YouTube and my YouTube videos. I'm here to help. I'm here to make a difference, because in making a difference, it helps me make a difference for me. So selfishly, it's also about me. So until next time, look after yourselves. Be present in the now. Be kind to yourselves. Be safe. Be supportive, and do everything with love and kindness. Till next time, I will see you at the next episode.